guys, welcome to year 3 of Foodie Gardening. I am out in the garden now. It's kind of chilly. I'm really just having a look around to see how things are going. I left the leaves as like a mulch at the end of last year. There's quite a lot of weedy bits that are coming up there, so that all needs a good digging over. The garden outside actually, we never really cleared out all of the roots, so the bit where we had the fire, nothing has actually come up, but there are still these really big roots in there that all need digging through. My purple sprouting broccoli is looking good. There are 3 plants of that. We've had a few frosts, so that's meant to make it nice and sweet. I've still got chard going as well. I've been having smoothies with that, quite a few of them. The kale, despite planting it, replanting it so many times, only one came up, which was this little purple kale. And you can see all through here, and there is loads of it, is the muscari. And I did transfer some of them, and they're the like darker green ones that I transferred in the autumn to kind of have them going down the edge of the border. And then where the tomatoes were in, there's loads that's come up there as well. They must have been tiny bulbs. One of my more short-term plans is to sort out the raised bed and some of the junk that's behind me. So I would like to put this raised bed in here, but as you can see there's a membrane down and there's another membrane underneath that. So I want to peel a few layers back and try and put some strawberries in there. There were strawberries in a row along the back of the garden, but they've disappeared, so we'll see what happens in the spring if they come through. But I do have some strawberry seeds, or I might get some plants for a quicker crop. These ones, these big black containers, they're going to need replanting as well. I'm not too sure what's going in them yet. And then I've got the potato bags, but the soil from those will go into that raised bed. In the containers, we've got some signs of life coming. This is the mint here. And this one was all of the onion crops. So it was spring onions around this side. I think that one's just a weed, isn't it? We can take that out. So we've got a couple of spring onions, and then this was all chives, and there are some starting to come through. So we'll give those a while. The same with the salad binnette. There's a lot of dead growth, which probably needs cutting back, but we've got lots of new stuff coming for this year. My greatest loss over the winter has definitely been the greenhouse. They actually had like really heavy winds here, strong winds. I think it was like a hurricane or a tornado that they were calling it. I wouldn't have called it that myself, but it was in the newspapers and everything, and the wind like whips up between these buildings here, and it's really done for the greenhouse, which wasn't looking that sturdy to start with. The frame is really buckled here, and then most of the perspex is out of it, but that's really just to stop it from blowing away because we were chasing it all over the place. Everything is inside there, so it's tucked up nicely. To be honest, I'm at the stage where I kind of think just get rid of it, but my mum is sure that it can be saved, and she's got some plans to put some wood into the frame to kind of support it and use some of the polythene that you get on polytunnels to stretch over it. So we'll see. I just don't want to be throwing like good money after bad really, but we'll see how it goes. I've also got the compost to get going, which is just in this big bin down here. That's going to be pretty exciting to do that this year because we've never really had compost before. All in all, I've just got this big canvas to work with, and I can't wait to get stuck in. It is kind of wet at the moment, so I don't want to tramp around too much on the soil and compress it down. I've had loads of seed catalogues that have been coming through the post though, so I really want to go through those, and I've got some plans kind of what I want to grow. I'm also going to pick up a lot of things from the potato day, which is at the start of February, and I'm starting a gardening journal which I would like to show you. I picked it up from Wilkinson's, and it's got little tasks and things to do each week, so I'm gonna share that with you too. So there's lots going to be happening this year on Foodie Gardening. It's just time to get stuck in. I always think January is a really exciting month because you've got some of the shoots that are starting to come through, and seems like spring's on its way, although I know it's probably going to be a while yet. I think this year I'm going to buy some plug plants just because I don't know what's going to happen with the greenhouse and whether we're going to be able to get the seeds going. I don't want everything to get blown away, so as an insurance policy I'm going to go for plug plants as well as seeds. I did save a lot of tomato seed last year though, so I definitely want to put those in. So I'll see you again next week guys. Bye bye.